together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to Earth. Who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown.
Everybody, hey, we're live. We're on the. I mean, we're streaming. No, we've been streaming for. We're up. Hey, everybody. Hey, it's the meander into the world portion of the Stab show. I didn't get to explain this to John. Just joined us while we were in the pre-show. Hey, John. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, you guys feel free to turn on mics. It'll be hard to banter by myself.
Is now the banter?
Now is the banter. Now is the banter portion. I mean,
a tweet to all my adoring fans, Jesse.
Oh no,
vital.
Oh please, you know what? I stand corrected. I'm gonna be quiet. Please tweet everybody. John, bringing you back up to speed. Since you haven't done one of the online ones, it's just like when we were back at Luna's. We get to the start time. And then we dick around for a while, hoping that an audience shows up, and then we start the show. And so that's how this works.
I added it to my story. There we go.
Oh yeah, gotta get the stories. Hold on, I forgot Instagram. That's prime real estate.
You know what?
I'll post on LinkedIn.
I'm just gonna.
Oh.
Yeah, LinkedIn. That's where the hot goss viewers are.
They added to Restream, I don't know, it was either last week or 11 months ago, the ability to stream to LinkedIn. Yeah, we could be going live to LinkedIn if we wanted to. Why am I not? Why? I mean, that's where the people that give jobs are. Maybe I should be over there.
I should have remembered from I mean, it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
Maybe longer, I don't know. But I made a note to myself last time that, like, however I have my camera set up, I'm too zoomed in. So, like, if I sneak a sly look at myself on the live stream, I'm just this massive head in a box.
Well,
where my two, co-writers here just look like normal humans. There's just a lot of face.
I could get closer if like.
Yeah, please do. Please do. I would like us to be all heads, not just.
Yeah, here I can.
Everybody crowd your cameras.
I have a solution to this.
Challenge that focus system. Just go for it.
And get more of that sweater vest in the picture, John.
That's the frame we depend on.
Oh,
Put
there
the
we go.
sticker just like right there. We go.
Hey, branding.
Is that stickers of you?
Yeah. They come in 1 inch by 1 inch, humble, kind of hot-headed 4.5 by 4.5 inch, and I'm an egotistical asshole foot by foot.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's solid. I need to up my game.
Yeah, if you want a little bit of milk surface in your life, hit me up.
Hey, we got folk in here. Rorzy, sad humanist.
Rorzies.
And they're here for you. QNQT96.
Oh, that's Q.
Just Q?
Just Q.
Okay.
All the other letters are silent. Silent numbers too. Kind of like pi.
That makes it easier. Strawberry squeeze. We got that's all a milk contingent here.
Yeah. I think Rorzy rallied up the Nympho crew.
Yeah, they're all in here. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to now Milk TV. We'll make sure that no, I don't have.
I think
fans.
they'll all be shell shocked that I'm not talking about anime porn. So this should be.
Yeah, and just as shocked as Christiana was there that you do normally talk about anime porn, Nymphomercial. That's where Milk lives most of the time. It's we'll get into the plugs later too.
Yeah.
But Nymphomercial's it's a podcast where Milk and a couple friends review hentai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are just flooding in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, nymphos. John, I'll get to actually, asking real on-the-show questions later. But holy shit, we haven't seen you in so long.
It has been a long pandemic.
I mean, well before that, too. It's been a while.
It's true.
Yeah.
I am now based in Los Angeles, California, home of a good burger. How have you been?
I've been all right. I mean, I've been sitting alone in a closed theater for a year, but that actually doesn't sound that good now that I say it out loud. But yeah, what have you been up to for all this?
I am failing classes.
Right.
I am working and sitting at home in my apartment, just staying afloat. I feel like when people are like, what have you been up to? And it's like, I can't even bring myself to watch TV anymore.
Oh no, that's terrible.
That's the threshold.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's like, I'm like, oh, my COVID wall slammed right into it.
Oh, I shouldn't have asked so much of this early. Now you're going to have to basically repeat this when we get into the actual show. No, you won't. Well, you'll have a different answer. It'll be fine.
I'll have a fun answer that's actually going to be really charming and not depressing.
Oh, okay, good. I'll stop crying.
I had a successful tweet. Thank you. That's it. That's all the good this has happened to me.
Well, I've never had one of those, so good on you. If I get more than like 5 likes from the same people that like everything else that I put up there, then it's just, oh, look at me.
Oh, I was talking about it with one of my good friends, and she's like, well, I can't like everything because I don't want it to go to your head.
Sure. Yeah.
And I was like, right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, bad things happen when stuff goes to your head.
Yeah. Got to keep you humble, John. You got to keep.
Yeah, you end up making really big stickers, right?
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
My 1 foot.
Don't have stickers of your face bigger than your own human face.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a big sticker.
Yeah.
All right, I got to keep up with you guys over here too. Strawberry squeeze feels the failing classes. Yeah, I mean, how can people stay motivated? I
failed as a TA for a class during the pandemic.
Failed?
Yeah, I was just hi.
Yeah, I've decided that like so many people go to school and get like $80,000 worth of debt and don't like finish their degree or whatever. I was like, I'm allowed to fuck up 1 year of state school, 1 semester of state school.
Sure.
Come on.
Yeah.
School's dumb.
The right
I have
path.
$15,000 of debt from art school, and I can't even beat people at Jackbox.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that, but I actually do think about that actively when we're playing. I won, and I don't have any school debt. Hey, thanks for
True
following.
winner. Jesse Jones here,
Yes.
uneducated.
True winner. That's never been attached to this name. We try. Hey, thanks for following, Miser Morgan. Welcome. Well, normally, oh no, this is about the time that we get things going. Hey guys, you've been hanging out for 8 minutes. This isn't the show. Don't worry. This isn't. These three have been writing stuff for the last couple days, or they got stuff a couple days ago and have been writing for the last couple hours. That's
Hours?
oh.
When I DM'd you about the very first question, I had to stipulate. I was like, this is the last one. I worked on all the others. I had to circle back.
Yeah, and then I'm terrible with Twitter messaging, so I didn't see it until 3 hours later. But you guys, it's all in the interpretation. You guys are fine. But yeah, I think we're gonna start the program. Yeah. Yeah. See, I almost outsmarted myself. Got to turn that computer back up before I start the theme. Look at that professionalism. Nailed it. Doing it. All right. Came from Deadly's tweet. Oh, well.
Oh, Mr. Deadly Lucky 7.
Oh.
We love Deadly. Here.
Nice. Well, we got.
Thanks for coming.
Well,
Deadly's a close friend of the Nymphoverse.
man, what's it like to have people that like what you do? Oh, all right. Well,
They just like watching me suffer, so I don't.
but I've been doing that. Oh. Okay. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging, everybody. I think they're ready. I think you're ready. I think we're all ready. Let's start the program, shall we?
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Welcome to Stab, the show that's like a warm, cozy blanket for your brain, that's also swarming with bees. Let's meet tonight's panelist. Our first panelist once thumb wrestled a kimono dragon for charity. He's a hilarious stand-up comedian. It's Jon Gamora. Our second panelist doesn't believe Jupiter exists, and there's fuck all you can do to convince him otherwise. They're the co-host of Sketchy Friends and Nymphomercial. It's Milk Surface. And our third panelist collects signed headshots of 1960s sitcom stars. She's a fantastic improviser and Stab show favorite. It's Christiana! And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. Please consult a physician if you enjoy listening to me for more than 4 hours. Welcome to the last Stab show of year 1 of the quarantine. Everything's fine!
We made it. I don't know where we made it to, but we definitely made it to a place.
Yep.
We made it
Together.
to 50.
Apart.
Exactly.
Let's hold
52
hands.
weeks of all this. Ugh.
Put it up on the side of the wall.
Yeah.
But we gotta
Sorry,
sanitize.
Oh wait, we're in boxes, aren't we? I don't.
Yeah.
We gotta sanitize them first. So,
High five. Wait,
and
who's
then
on
you
what side?
sanitize afterwards, and then you.
Did I change the view? Oh, I'm gonna change you guys to gallery. Ooh, we look cool in gallery, guys.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
we look real cool.
We can do the Brady Bunch thing.
Yeah, we're all side to side on the real thing, so you have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I
true.
can high five
Dibs on
Milk
Marsha.
Surface if I go this way.
Right. Oh, right here. Oh,
Oh, shit.
my mic only has so far. I use the baby cord for my
Oh, no.
headphones.
All right. Well, now that has turned into a catastrophe because you guys had to be cute.
Yeah. All
Sorry.
That's all right.
Play to our strengths, Jesse. Crap.
You know
Why
what?
do disasters happen when I'm
A girl
cute?
can't help it. A girl can't help it. Oh, baby.
That all just sort of summed up the last year in toto anyway, so that's fine. Let's get to meeting today's panel, won't we? Jon Gamora! Oh, it's been so long!
Yeah, it's been a minute, Jesse
Welcome.
Jones.
I like when we have folk that it's the one good thing. There might be a couple good things. But the main good thing, and if this isn't the good thing for you about this last year, then I don't know what to tell you. But the main good thing to have come out of having to do everything remotely is that we can reach out to all these folk that we haven't been able to see and have on the show for so long.
I wonder when's the last time I've done this show.
Well, as a matter of fact,
There's an archive.
Yeah, there
Don't
is.
date me.
Yeah.
Don't carbon date me.
Every time we get somebody that's been away for a while, I go back and and we figure out the last time they were here. What's your guess, John? When was the last time you were on the show?
The last time I probably remember, I would say 2015.
Just about. I've got you here February 3rd, 2016. So a little over 5 years in between.
A little over 5 years. Okay. Thanks for calling me.
We've crammed so many folk in that have left us that we've reached out to and brought back into the fold. We got Tyler Kenny on in a couple weeks again, I think, and he's over there.
I repeat one of his jokes as like one of my favorite stand-up jokes all the time.
Yeah.
And if you've seen Tyler Kenny do stand-up, you probably know. But he's probably one of my most referenced comedians. I'm like, he has a really funny joke, and yeah.
Is it like the run on the you've got it.
The joke? Yeah, I don't want to say the joke.
The bird crossing the road?
Wait, should I
What
say
kind of
the
jokes
joke?
we talking?
No, he does the run on Cheer Up B or something. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. There's a whole run of jokes that he would do that he would drop in. Yeah, we love Tyler. Go ahead and listen to the 25 or 6 or whatever appearances that Tyler's had on the show.
Oh, cool.
You know what?
How do I stack up?
I believe this is your 9th.
Ninth. Okay.
Yeah, so not
God.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually impressive to me.
And there would probably be a lot more if there wasn't a 5-year gap. But but welcome, John. You're down in LA now.
Thank you. Yes, I am. Should I talk about that?
I mean, we don't have to go too deep into it, but yeah, I mean, I assume before last March, LA was going fine.
Yeah, I ran a couple of stand-up comedy shows here. One at the Friend, one at a now closed bar. You know, just jumping around, doing things. I'm in school. I completed my associate's degree, and it is hanging above my toilet.
That's where it goes.
Right next to my roommate's Columbia degree. So, and I at least say at least mine's in English.
Nice. I did like 3.5 years of community college. Didn't get anywhere near anything.
It took me 6.
Oh, nice. Okay. You know what? That makes me feel better. I can go back and get my useless communications degree. Well, thanks for joining us again, John. So good to see you. Can't wait to hear
I'm so glad to be back.
all of your wonderfulness.
Also, I have wet hair because I'm terrible at time management.
That's all
Feels
right.
style.
Like
gel.
like messaging, like join us, please, and I'm like.
We just thought it was a choice. We thought it was a look.
I'm like, that's the LA look, right?
You guys aren't wet all the time.
It's literally
The LA drippers, as they're called.
Oh, no, that's well. That brings us right into Milk and his background.
Good old drippy milk, as they say.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you deal with a lot of dripping in your main show. Milk, co-host of Nymphomercial, where a lot of the chatters are familiar. You know, for the people that haven't flooded the Twitch chat, what might Nymphomercial be, Milk?
Nymphomercial is the comedy hentai review podcast that reviews hentai both enthusiastically and regrettably, I'm asexual, kind of sex repulsed. So every week I subject myself to anime porn with my two wonderful friends, Aurora and Cake. They're lovely and wonderful. And we just try to be like sex positive and have fun takes while kind of going page by page through a hentai manga. Nice. So, yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah. And that's... that's not... It was going to be weird. I was going to say, that's where we sort of connected. That's not.
Oh, we connected through my other podcast, Radio Flom.
Radio Flom, yeah.
Listen if you dare.
I like Flom. I really do. I don't listen to it enough, but when I have, I've enjoyed it because it's fun. It's different. It's
never found a podcast like it, which I can't say is a brag because it might not be a good thing, but it's true.
Yeah, it's definitely audio art. It's the best way to describe it to me. I don't know.
Have you ever wanted to take Ambien without taking the pill? Radio Flom.
There you go.
You might learn something too.
That's a selling point to a lot of people, I want to say. And of course, you do Sketchy Friends here, second and fourth Mondays at 5 with Bree. You and all of your food friends, Milk and Bree and Cake, and it's delicious.
Yeah,
Aurora.
We call her Avora sometimes on the show, or Rathu.
Now, is that a biblical name?
Milk?
I mean,
yeah.
Pretty sure it appears in the Bible.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Land of milk and honey.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Christina.
The famous saying to catch flies with milk. Yeah. Checks.
Jolie said in the land of milk and honey or something.
Yeah.
Shamubi.
Sure. Shamubi.
A really weird reference. I'm just gonna log out right now. Actually.
I don't know why you would. Shabubi is clearly straight from the Bible. So
I'm ordained. I can say that that's accurate.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Milk. Glad to have you. This is your first full episode. We had you for a one segment thing back in the holiday episode, but now your first full. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got. And Christiana, hey there. Hi. Good to see you.
How many times have I done stab? I want to know. Do you have a running total?
I was just going to look that up. Let's see. Oh, I can't scroll.
In my mind, I'm the linchpin that keeps this whole theater together. That's a lie.
Oh, and
the pandemic happened, and I was like, I don't have to drive down. I'll do so much comedy now.
Yeah.
Oops, peace. I'll see you guys in a year.
Thanks for the follow, Gixie K.
Overpromise, underdeliver.
Oh, that's all right.
A
lot of folk. But this would be your 14th, Christiana.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's more than I thought.
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
Time flies.
That's a comedian's dozen.
There you go.
Good to see you, Christiana.
Good to see you. I don't have anything to promote or pitch or.
That's all right. It's just
tell you to subscribe to.
We'll just enjoy you as a person. How are you? How are things?
Things are good. I mean, I got a cat. That's exciting.
Oh, nice.
It still hasn't walked in front of my camera yet. I want it to be cool like other people in the pandemic because my computer can't support virtual backgrounds. So I thought a pet walking in would be cool.
Yeah.
But she hasn't done it yet, so we might take her back.
All right.
I'm kidding. We won't take her back. She's very sweet. She's nice. So it's nice to have something else that shits in our house.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it. But yeah, she's definitely got to pull her weight and add to the Zoom meeting cuteness. That's just animals, children, or crazy wacky backgrounds.
She's cute. She's done some cute I can take pictures of her now. I might change my Instagram handle just to focus on cats. I won't. I'm not gonna do that. And see, they got flaw in your backgrounds. I see you, John. That's cool.
Never done it.
I was trying.
Powerful.
I was a little bit. I was like, what can I do?
Was that the Friends logo?
No, it might be something for a joke later in stab.
Okay.
Oh no!
But it didn't even show correctly, so I don't know how. I didn't test it because I'm bad with time management.
That's all right. This is clearly a visual medium. This podcast we've been doing for 8 years. All right. Well, that's everybody. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's get into the show proper. Didn't I just say that this was the show? It still is. You know what? Let's just start.
There's a show?
I know, right? We're actually here for a purpose. Yes, we are. It's segment 1. There's segments, guys. It's not just 20 minutes of dicking around.
Only 4 of them, right? Just kidding.
Oh, never do that to me. Segment 1, reorganization. It's generally where we've started for a very, very long time. Please take the following acronym and reimagine it. Who or what might it now represent? Tax time is coming up in about a month, and while for those of us who have lived their entire lives in a state of panic poverty, tax day hasn't meant a lot, it is important to others, which is why there's the GAAP, or generally accepted accounting principles, helping those with money figure out how to squirm around and keep it, while the majority just make a payment every April, never really understanding why. Anyway, seeing as how GAAP doesn't mean that much to probably most of us here, how about you tell me who or what else GAAP might stand for or represent to you? John, let's hear your GAAP. I'm sorry. Let's hear your GAAP.
Thanks for putting me first. I might be a little rusty. I have 700 different variations of this, okay. But the only one that I've liked is grading atrocity Anna Paquin. I don't like Anna Paquin. I watched The Piano, and she's the whole reason that movie happened. She's the whole reason. She's the worst person, but also she's the youngest, one of the second youngest Academy Award winner because of that movie. Did you guys see The Piano?
No.
I've seen The Object.
Yeah, I don't know how deep I'm supposed to go with this, but thank you.
That's all right. That's good. As I understand it, Milk went long in the short form rounds, so this is all gonna balance.
I fucked everything up.
So we're gonna
make me look bad. Let's go, Milk.
We're gonna find a balance here. Everything's gonna be fine. So thank you, John. Fucking Anna Paquin. I mean, she's also a person that's just sort of existed in the background for a long time, for like most of our lives. Where Anna Paquin has always been there. When you think about it,
always doing movies.
Yeah.
She's consistently never stopped since she was 11.
Yeah, it's crazy. And is she?
And it's so funny that she had such an terrible, like, her role in The Piano. She was like the lady's daughter, and she's the reason why. Spoiler alert, the lady gets her hand cut off.
Oh, no.
Because she goes and tattles on her mom for infidelity. But like, yeah, she's the little snitch. She's a little snitch ass Paquin. And then she continued to get roles. She was such like the most insufferable character who like parlayed it into a whole career. Good for her. But also she's really grating.
She's been in so much and I've never even heard of her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just continued to exist. If
her
only...
greatest role was in She's All That. I mean, that's universally acknowledged, I'm pretty sure.
All right, as long as we've agreed to that, we can move on.
Leader of the Paquin. I like that. That doesn't mean anything, but to me, I liked it.
Just motorcycle sound. The leader of the Paquin. All right.
Leader of the Paquin.
All right, Milk. Let's hear your GAAP.
I promise they won't all be like this.
It's all right.
Have you been harassed from a community over something you said? Did a small slip from your usual flavor diction lead to people questioning you? Are you now scared of what to say when interacting with an audience on fast-paced, live, unedited streams? We've all been there. We've all accidentally defaulted on a particular adjective when pouring our hearts out during a Christmas special. But I have the solution for you. Try GAAP as a new compliment. GAAP. Gorgeous, absolutely amazing people. It's hip, it's cool, and no one will be able to razz you for saying wonderful too much after 3 months ago. Market research has shown that Gap and similar terms of endearment work on fast-paced audience like TikTok and Twitch. So stay on top of all the little shithead fans and throw this absolute PogChamp compliment at them next time.
Oh, this is how you're starting your first show, huh, Milk? This is what we're doing?
Digging right at you, Jesse.
That's all right. I don't get enough of that, so that's fine. Thank you, Milk. Gorgeous, absolutely adorable person. I can't remember.
Close enough.
Yeah. Thank you, Milk. And Christiana, let's wrap up real quick. The first segment, reorganization. Let's hear your GAAP.
So, in 1969, Donald and Doris Fisher founded the Gap. They named their clothing store after the growing differences between children and adults called the Generation Gap. Well, in 2021, I'm proud to announce the opening of my new chain of clothing stores, Gap. It's where I and the rest of you will shop for clothes post-pandemic. No longer able just to shop at Gap. The extra A is for my bottom. I'm not going to say ass because it's a family podcast.
Sure. Well, yeah.
Gap is also a good term that evokes images of that spot in your couch that you've worn down. That's the gap between the comfortable parts that are left on the sides. My Gap store will feature polos, cardigans, and of course, khakis.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. There you go. We had a couple pauses. So I almost did the transition a couple times, but we're ready that time. Yeah. A lot of us have expanded in our gap year. So that's fair. That's entirely fair. Segment 2, bootleg it. Bootlegs. The much maligned art form of copying something popular and tweaking it just enough to make it resellable to people who don't care if the colors are just slightly off, or turtles are now lizards, or those animated cars aren't animated like a lot. And so, in the spirit of, let's say, homage, why did I almost try to pronounce that H really hard? Homage. In the spirit of, let's say, homage in mind, take these world-renowned, successful properties and give us your dollar store, flea market, bargain bin, knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg version of each of them. So we've got 3. You're each doing them 1. We go around the horn each. So, John, let's hear your bootleg Muppets.
It's actually something that kind of already exists, and I misunderstood the question.
That's perfectly fine. It's a new prompt.
But I will say I'm using this time as a creative and an entity and a public figure to bring awareness to Obi. Hand puppets.
Okay.
Have you guys? This is a children's show.
Yeah.
Where they put like a ring with 2 eyes,
Oh.
and they literally a full show where it's just this, and it's like. And then the dad one is like a creepy hairy hand because it's an older man, and they use like a little kid's hand for Obi. And yeah, you just slap some patent pending eyeball rings onto your hand and do this, and you have an entire like PBS show of creativity, and it could gross people out at the same level of appendage grossness typically reserved for feet.
Oh, why do I try so hard? That's an actual thing. Because I
sat there for like an hour and I was like, I don't know, Fluppets.
That would also have been acceptable.
Okay, well, Fluppet. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no, I see those goddamn eye rings in the gumball, the toy machines at the grocery stores every time. And yes, I always want to buy one. But I didn't.
I saw for the Halloween special, they just like split the faces open, you know?
Oh god. Why do I try? I try so hard and I'm still poor. Thank you, John. Milk, let's hear your bootleg The Muppets.
Disney Plus? Why say Disney minus? Fuck that fake cartoon ass frog with a hand up his ass. Here on Peacock, we have real animals stuffed full of love and borax. So come join us on the Dermies. We have Kermit. He may be smaller, and the fact that we didn't wash this little neon bastard and lost half the damn crew just adds to the charm and smell of it all. Miss Piggy, why, she can't even hold down a marriage. And here at the Dermies, we believe in eternity and that divorce, especially when sought from a woman, is a sin. We break the beaker and only teach pureness of our beliefs with Booker, the roadkill snake. We've got Ozzy the bear. This huge fucker could bite the head off any of those pansy-ass Muppets. So come on down, crack open a cold one with a stiff one at the Dermies.
All right, this took a turn. Thank you for the Dermies, Milk. Christiana, let's hear your bootleg Muppets.
So this is the Great Muppet Caper, but it's just a DVD of people eating like salmon with those little capers on top. There aren't even any puppets.
But is that a Muppet? I don't know fancy food. Is that called a Muppet?
Those little green ball seed things that you put on like.
Oh, I know the idea of capers.
Peas?
Yes. I don't know what they are. They're like seed things that come in a jar.
Like pickled, kind of. They're kind of like really tiny olives.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like itty bitty things.
I only eat Play-Doh. I don't know.
I don't know their point, but
all right. Well, there's the Muppets.
That was where my creative process led me.
That's entirely fine.
Muppet Caper.
They're caper. Okay, I got it. Okay, I missed that part. I'm slow today. John,
Come on, Jesse.
Let's hear the first round of knockoff bootleg Lord of the Rings. Yes, John. Yes.
Apologies in advance.
That's
Nuva, the Ring, Return of the Red Wings. Your girlfriend just dislodged her IUD after a particularly intense training session with Raphael. Don't read into it. And it's up to you to swan dive into her, to her now gushing gash, and return the precious to the cervix temple so you can raw dog it again. Your short ass friend can come too. And also, for 2 Christmases in a row in Sacramento, I went and saw the Hobbit movie at the downtown theater with my dad, and neither of us knew jack shit about the Hobbit. So we just sat there, watched the movie. We had no idea. We never finished the third one. We just watched a movie we never saw. We were just like, did you like the movie? Don't know shit about it. It was like a third of a book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. John can get away with the Nouveau Ring version of the Lord of the Rings. I certainly could not. So I'm glad John's back. Thank you. Milk, let's hear your bootleg Lord of the Rings.
In the beginning, with the forging of the great rigs, 3 were given to the hipsters, immortal, before it was cool. 7 to the edgelords, great memers and anons of the image boards. And 9 rigs were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desired power. For with these rigs was bound the strength to rip rad clouds. But they were all deceived, for another rig was made, deep in the land of Sacramento, in the fires of some back alley vape shop. The Dark Lord, John, forged a master rig, and into this rig he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his high nicotine raspberry Danish juice to dominate all life. One rig to rule them all. One by one, the free lands of Middle California fell to clouds of the rig. But there were some who resisted, a last alliance of PTA bombs, and just anyone with dignity marched against the armies of Vape Nation. And on the very slopes of City Hall, they fought for scent-free air inside public spaces. Victory was near, but the sweet smell of sour apple clouds could not be undone. It was in this moment, all hope had been faded, that Elsador, son of the king, took his father's sword.
Oh, I didn't think about it, but it's been an entire year that I haven't had to smell sweet flavored clouds.
Yeah.
Oh man, all the things we're gonna go back into the world to. I mean, everybody in our complex is just got stank clouds of dank, but
mad clouds.
yeah, but missed the vape clouds, or have I? Have I? I'm not sure. Christiana, your bootleg Lord of the Rings is...
It's just like a hidden quite a bit.
Sure, that's fine.
Ruler of the pommel horse.
Got it. Sure. Always here for an Olympics joke. And that moves us on to the third bootleg. Real quick, I'm sure we're going to just breeze through this. John, let's hear your bootleg Simpsons.
The Simps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, everything in our known universe and our reality. You know that internet meme that The Simpsons predicted everything from Trump to Disney buying Fox, mixed with the South Park episode, where the whole episode was a joke that The Simpsons already did everything there is to do. The Simpsons are existence. Everything you do or say will have happened already and have been written carefully by a privileged white man 20 seasons ago. Isn't that fun that none of you have free will? That you just act as the Simpsons writers have told you to do. You vote for who they told you to vote for 20 years ago.
I mean, you're probably not too far off. And didn't I just see, like, last week, they've got seasons 33 and 34 coming? Holy shit. And my exaggeration of this has continued to grow as the show has continued. But now there's obviously there's doctors, practicing doctors that have never lived a day in their life, that a new episode of The Simpsons was not being produced. By the time they get to season 34, hell, even at this point, there are grandparents that have never lived a day. I mean, they're very young grandparents, but they exist. That have never lived a day where a new episode of The Simpsons has not been produced. 32, that's young enough to have, or that's old enough to have grandchildren.
32?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
16 and 16, you'd have to be a teen pregnancy twice in a row.
Yeah, well, that's how I came about.
Same, actually, I think my mom and my oldest sister.
Yeah.
Well, teen pregnancies.
Yeah. So 2 teen pregnancies, and there's a grandparent that has never lived a day that new episodes of The Simpsons were not being produced. So yeah, you're not too far off, John. I don't believe. Milk. Let's give us your 15-minute dissertation on your bootleg of The Simpsons. No, I'm not gonna shame you for doing the work. Let's hear your bootleg of The Simpsons.
Okay, so like, what if we made the Simpsons? Oh no, John already did that one. Okay, how about like The Sims? No, you're right. Yeah, EA would have our ass. Okay, what if we do the synopsis? You know, like backward. Okay, yeah, no, that was a joke. Okay, what if we did? Wait, no, that's just Family Guy. How about? No, that's Becker. So when you said I'd lose my job if I didn't, right. Well, I mean, is there anything that The Simpsons hasn't done? Real life is a parody of The Simpsons. I bet every damn joke on this show has been on The Simpsons. We're in The Simpsons. This is The Simpsons.
Oh, man.
How can you knock off what's already a knockoff of itself? A joke of a joke is a meta madness that in itself is already The Simpsons. I have stared into the Bart and the Bart has stared back. The Simpsons knows all that is and all that will be. Everything is The Simpsons. Everything is yellow. Jesse P. Jones, you have cursed me to reflect onto the fibers of God themselves, and truly we can all eat his shorts.
The beauty of that is that John predicted that segment that was predicted by The Simpsons.
Which in a weird way also is similar to another prompt we have later.
Oh, good.
That won't make sense, and I won't explain why. So there's that.
Nice.
No, I
Looking
will
forward
not
to it. All right, Christiana, inception the fuck out of this. Let's hear your bootleg of The Simpsons.
Okay, so it's still animated, but it's extra not for kids. It's the OJ Simpsons.
Sure.
That's it. These were short. I did short hits.
Yeah, no. Do not apologize. Didn't The Simpsons do the O.J. Simpson? You know what?
It'd still be yellow.
That was segment 2. That was bootlegging it. We're already 2/5 of the way through, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. You can do it. Segment 3, sell it on Craigslist. Time to shake up your status quo, but can't bear to throw anything away? Well, then the next best thing is giving away your crap to someone else to cherish. Make a couple bucks in the process, and maybe, just maybe, make a new friend of the stone-cold psychopath who shows up to your door wanting to haul away your things. So, give us your Craigslist posting for the following things. John, let's hear your Craigslist ad for a very particular set of skills.
I have never heard of this reference before in my life.
I'm so happy that you haven't.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I know. All right.
Hey guys. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I do have a very particular set of skills. They aren't mine. They are my dad's. He hasn't really used them since I got kidnapped in Paris. Long story. I do have it on HD DVD if you want that too. $5. Anyway, he doesn't get out much anymore. More in like oatmeal and in bed by 6 kind of guy. Killing Albanians is kind of low-key frowned upon now more than it was in 2008. We're just clearing out the garage and think this is a fair price. I will not sell them separate. You have to buy them all, the skills together. Even being a nightmare. Contact me if you're interested.
Thank you, John. Yeah, no, you're not going to part out the skills. You can't pick and choose. You have to take all of them.
Just wanted the carpentry.
Nope. Package deal. Yeah, you have to take the murdering Albanians too. How often are you gonna use it? Not my problem. You take them all. Not gonna sit here and have you picking through my skills all fucking afternoon. I got shit to do.
How am I specifically going to list killing Albanians on Craigslist? It has to sell it all together.
Yeah.
So if I sell it
I mean, you'd be
I'll just be stuck with
surprised.
it. I don't want these skills. Please.
They will flag just selling killing Albanians. That'll get flagged. So,
I think you have to like put like little asterisks in like certain parts. Like now on Facebook Marketplace, you can't put brand names. You have to like, it can't be like Pottery Barn. It has to be like PB or like
wow.
Pottery Schmarm or something. So you'd have to put like, not killing Albanians. It would be like, I don't know, K exclamation point, albinos, wink winky face.
Wow, they make you jump through that many hoops on Marketplace?
Yeah.
They do. It's weird.
That is weird.
Eradicating the Balkan Peninsula.
There you go.
Yeah. There's always workarounds.
Yeah.
Just put it on OfferUp. I don't think they care about killing Albanians on OfferUp.
Yeah. Just on Nextdoor. These very particular set of skills have been lurking around our neighborhood. If you want to, it's the Nextdoor posting. Milk. Let's hear your Craigslist. I forgot about this one. Let's hear your Craigslist posting for all this meat.
I have all this meat, so much, enough to feed a Uruguayan rugby team. This top-notch stuff, handpicked by Thomas Dudley himself. No drawn lots here. People are hopping onto this prospect faster than Alfred Packer, so don't miss out on all this meat. Set off on your own Ross expedition, packing with so much flavor that even Stephen Golder couldn't mess this up. Don't be like Richard Parker and come dom up all this meat for Edbris himself. flavored with the finest spices from Jamestown. If interested, come to the back alley behind Kaiser Permanente. Also, Armin Mewis, please don't message me again.
So that was the one with all the deep cut references. Okay.
Yeah, my Google history is bad right now.
Yeah. That's a common common shared sort of experience for anybody that's on the Stab Show more than once. Yeah, it'll mess up your algorithm, son. All right. Thank you, Milk. Selling all this meat. Christiana, let's hear the last Craigslist posting. You're selling a kitchen full of cursed stuff.
Free. New to Sacramento, recently escaped the Bay Area, looking to outfit your new home? We have all the following available. 1 4-piece Spode Christmas tree place setting. We only need 7 of the 8 that the set came with, and Jordana knows why. 2-piece cocktail shaker set. We don't drink since the last time my boss came to dinner. Also, click here to visit my LinkedIn if you're looking for a mid-level accounts manager. 5-quart Le Creuset in flame, very durable. Note, do not use in the microwave. Rest in power, Johnny. 4-piece canister set. Largest canister comes with the ashes of Queen Methuselah of the Western Banshees. Must take all. And a stick blender.
Oh, that got weird. I'm not sure what happened to that.
Stick blender was too much, right? Too far.
Yeah.
Need a stick blender.
Blender.
You somehow cursed the sound effect. I'm not sure what happened.
Really chop stuff up over there.
Yeah. Methuselah. Or whatever.
I don't know. I'm bad at making up names.
No, that was a fantastic name.
Methuselah is my mother's name.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Okay, well.
My parents, as you can see, sucked at naming, so.
I think I heard that name on The Simpsons once.
Probably. Sounds about right.
Hello?
Where are the shorts?
All right. And that already brings us to segment 4. 2 more to go, guys. I'm not sure why I'm just shouting this. We're going to pace ourselves. You guys, you're here for the long haul. Segment 4. Write an angry poem about it. Ah, yes. Angry? Sure. We all are. Need a creative way to express that seething rage? Have you tried poetry? Well, now you will. Because if you just yell about things, you're a crazy person. But if you yell about them while rhyming, you're an artist. So please write an angry poem about the following things and whatnot. John, let's hear your angry poem about perms.
This one hits hard because I gotta be honest, I wish I brought more anger. I wish I brought more to the table. I'm gonna preface this by saying this has been 5 years coming and I didn't deliver where I should have. I'm an angry person. Do not let this mild, tepid poem deter you from my internal seething rage. Julie, light of my life, fire of my crotch, my soul fried. Julie, the tip of my ends split, taking a trip of 3 steps, watching Pretty Woman, Google image searching, on the teeth, Julie Roberts. Everybody wants a perm after seeing Julia Roberts' beautiful hair.
Yeah.
And also, did you know that like gay people like get perms kind of like in the past 4 years curly hair has been like really in and gay people are just like getting perms. They have like the little shaved sides and just perm they look like little lap poodles.
Well, they can't be straight.
Oh, I didn't realize perms had somehow made a comeback. That's
They're also like real expensive. Didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you have to recruit like a 1980s housewife to be able to do it because
you have to step back into the 50s and get your hair set.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, John. We all know that you seethe much deeper than that. But thank you for your angry poem about perms. Milk. Let's hear
Jesse, remember that one time you're like, do you want to be on Stab? And my thing was like, don't give me the poem or
I don't remember
Haiku? That was for the Christmas one.
Oh,
thanks
okay.
so much.
Well, I have to keep a list of all the. So you and Emma, no poems. Got it. All right, I'll mark that down somewhere. But in the meantime, let's hear your angry poem about stability and security.
Title. How many times do I have to tell you I'll never give up my skinny jeans and sidebar, and y'all can shove that TikTok up your fake Four Loko loving pork holes? A haiku. Stability? No. Security? Not ever. Millennial? Shit. This was actually written by Rathu, aka Aurora Sanchez. I cheated.
Oh no. You outsourced your poem. That's all right.
I did, yeah. Last minute, too, and she just whipped out this banger. So shout out to Rorsies.
Thank you, Rorsies. Welcome to the show. This is your first episode, too, I guess. Thank you, Milk. Fuck stability and security. I ain't know nothing about it.
I never need it.
Yeah. Wouldn't know what to do with it if I had it. All right, Christiana. I mean, these are all, we're digging for hate here. I know this might not be a hateful topic, but
channel my anger.
Yeah, let's hear your angry poem about Taco Tuesdays.
I didn't riff. I'll just say in advance that I won't deliver the angry poem about you giving Taco Tuesday to the Mexican who was on the podcast. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't make sense to people because I don't put my last name on the podcast anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I can only call you Christiana.
It
now.
ends with a Z, okay? That's all I'm going to say. All right.
Yeah.
52 times he strolled into the kitchen and said, "It's Tuesday, it must be tacos." 52 times I looked over to him and said, "Yep, it's Tuesday, it has to be tacos." 52 times he searched for some limes and said, "Una cerveza, you see, 'cause it's Tuesday." 52 times I looked in his eyes and said, "There's no limes 'cause you didn't buy them." 52 times he said, "Hey, here's fun, it's Tuesday, let's make some tacos." 52 times he said, "Ole, Alexa, play mariachi while we eat some tacos." 52 times I played along with his rhymes, but tonight he is the tacos.
Oh, it took a dark turn. That's all right. I had that coming. I honestly didn't think, but I should. I have to think. I have to be more. I have to be more sensitive.
No, I love tacos. That's fine.
Well, yeah, that's why we're trying to make people write angry things about things that there's
It's
no reason to
part
be
of my
angry
culture. It's fine.
about. Thank you, Christiana. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Segment 5. Oh, it's a good old favorite. It's movie makeup. There was a time when we went places to see movies. I know. That seems weird now. People are at places, and that's always been the worst part of the outside. Nowadays, you can have all the entertainment you could want beamed right to your own living room. We've kept our sanity for a year by binging straight to streaming service releases, and now it's your chance to dazzle us with your made-up movie pitches. Give me the synopsis of these made-up movies based on the following titles, skimmed from some of the various random title generators at our friends, or from our friends at seventhsanctum.com. So, I liked all of these, obviously. Otherwise, why would I have given them out? That doesn't make sense. Stop it, guys. John, let's hear your synopsis for this made-up movie, The Professor from Hell. Oh, now see, after all this school talk, this actually worked out swimmingly. So let's hear The Professor from Hell.
Okay, he was a nut, and she was pretty bad. For the minds that brought you Will It SodaStream on TikTok and Will It SodaStream Mobile, also on TikTok, is a romantic comedy crossover of the pandemic. Cameron Diaz comes out of retirement to team up with none other than the Nutty Professor. They team up to sell an all-new weight loss pharmaceutical, meth, and get really close and fall in love. To hell in a handbasket with the bad teacher and the Nutty Professor. Thank you.
Thank you, John. The Professor from Hell. Oh, didn't see it taking that turn. Jon Gamora. This is where we throw plugs in. How can folk enjoy Jon outside of this very particular set of Stab episode?
Well, I am. If you want to find me on Instagram, where I post a lot of little dumb sketch videos I made during the pandemic, at Meryl Streep actor, little known character actor Meryl Streep. You guys can find me on Twitter at Jon Gamora, and you guys can find me at Trader Joe's every couple of weeks.
Sure. I would imagine.
Those are the two. If you anything, those are the fun ones.
Yeah, I've been seeing those videos popping up. They're a lot of fun. So good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you keeping active, Jon. Happy to have you back after so long. We've missed you.
Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. Milk, let's hear your movie makeup. Let's give us the synopsis for Freddie Maximum and the Ghost Bears. Well, I don't know.
I'm so glad I caught you. I'm a huge fan. I'm sure you get elevator pitches all the time, but hear me out. A world where even the mundane is nothing but action. Getting coffee? Not after dodging these laters. Need to make a copy? You better know how to use a sword. And don't even think about feeling the embrace of a soft, otherworldly paw running down your back. Roars could be compared to the battle cry of those around the water cooler. Some say mundane can't be as exciting as the ghosts of several bears can't be lovers. And Freddie knows otherwise. In a tale about controlling post-apocalyptic governments and interspecies love cults beyond the grave, we will see another white male take up the lead role in Freddie Maximum and the Ghost Bears. Oh, you like it? Ready to stream in 2 years. Oh, Amazon Prime? No, I'm okay.
Oh, thank you, Milk. And I'm gonna keep the magic in my heart, and just believe that performance was genuine, and you were literally flipping to pages and read. Oh, it was such a. You brought me there. You took me there. You brought me there. You left me there. I waited until you picked me up, and then we went home.
I'm glad I sacrificed all the papers that were neatly organized in my filing cabinet because I forgot to get the prompt the prop before the show. So fuck my disability case, I guess.
Oh no, that's all right.
Taxes? Who needs them? We have GAAP, right?
Those are all probably just easily numbered. That'll be fine. That'll all go back together. Just all government forms are very orderly.
Ordered, color coordinated.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Milk. Where of the many places, now that we mentioned it up top, and I was reminded that you're all over the place, where can folk enjoy Milk out in the world?
You can find me at Nymphomercial. It's a podcast every Friday. Aurora, Cake, and I review anime porn. You can find me at Radio Flom. Just Google Flom, FLOMM. It is the weirdest podcast you've probably heard. You can find my dumb face at places just by searching Milk Myth. And for everything else, cry onto the back of an otter and send them into the wild, and you'll hear my heart.
Right into the back of an otter?
They're water resistant, so get those tears in there.
Well, thank you, Milk. Always good to have you in all that you bring. You do a lot of great stuff around here, and we appreciate you very much.
I thought you meant on Stab specifically.
Well,
no.
Always
great for the one whole episode.
Always great when you're here once. No, you do a lot of stuff around here nowadays, and I super appreciate it. And I only ever get to thank people while they're on shows with me, because otherwise I'm just flying around doing all kinds of other stuff. So thank you, Milk.
Just make sure not to use the W word.
Oh no. Oh, which one? Oh, I said
The
two.
wonderful.
Oh yeah, I've been staying away from that, haven't I? Oh wait.
I don't know why everyone razzes you. You said it like 4 times one night
I said
3
it a
months
bunch.
ago.
I did say it a bunch. Wait, do I have it in our outro? That was fantastic. Okay. I don't think I've done wonderful today. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You have GAAP now.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Thank you, Milk. And Christiana, before we get to your final movie makeup, where can folk enjoy Christiana out in the world doing things?
I don't go out in the world very much.
Yeah.
I think my Instagram's on the screen.
Yeah.
If you're into local boosterism, YMCA fundraisers, and quilt talk, find me at ESAC Quilts on Instagram. If you're not into any of those things, just wait. I'll be back on Stab. I'm sure sometime within the next, I don't know. I'm really bad at getting back to Jesse, but eventually.
That's all right. We'll try and get you in there. Yeah, get that quilt talk. All right, Christiana, let's finish this episode up with your movie makeup. Let's hear your synopsis for The King of Computers.
From the studio that brought you Cobra Kai comes King of Computers. David Herman reprises his star turn as Michael Bolton of Initech fame and Office Space. You loved him dispensing street justice to the Office copier in 1999, but where is he now? We meet David again in 2032, having started and sold a chain of successful computer self-defense classes that's defending yourself against our new computer overlords.
Oh.
This man seems to have it all, but does he? Did he make his money just to lose his flair for life? Join him as he journeys cross-country in a 2016 Kia Soul, looking for the meaning of everything in every Chili's, Fridays, Applebee's, and Cracker Barrel he can find. It's a festival of shockingly complex characterization for a supporting character from a 90s throwback, but you won't realize that in depth until season 1, episode 4. So hang in there. Will he find love, type 2 diabetes, or will he finally get comfortable in his own crown as the King of Computers?
Thank you, Christiana. And Stab is over. Thank you for joining us tonight, and a special thank you to tonight's fantastic panel, Jon Gamora, Milk Surface, and Christiana. If you enjoyed hanging out with us tonight for Stab, maybe you'd like to join us regularly. And for that, all you have to do is tune in to Stab Comedy Theater TV every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook Live. Or if you prefer to enjoy it the old-fashioned way, just find this and the other 257 episodes of Stab on the podcast provider of your choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or Podknife. I don't know. Until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, and you've been various wonderful individuals, all sharing a thing together. And when you think about it, that's all there really is. Good night. I did have a wonderful in there. You sons of bitches. Thank you all. Thank you so much. So we're still on. That's usually confusing to people.
I almost started saying such terrible things.
I know, right? Thank you.
Alienating everyone.
And thank you all. Thank all. We had like 3 or 4 new follows in this in this stream. I'm gonna give them all to
You're
Milk,
welcome.
probably. Yeah, that's
If any of you are deadheads or nymphs, shout out to you. Love you. If you're not, fuck off. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for following.
no. We got the Jon Gamora bump tonight
Yeah.
that we've been missing out on.
A 5-year brewing.
Exactly. It's all been pent up.
Triumphant return.
Yeah. Thank you,
Prodigal
Jon.
son.
Yeah. Exactly.
We started biblical, we ended biblical.
Rightfully so. It all comes back to the word. All right.
Word.
So hang in there, guys. Everybody in the Twitch stream, we're going to send you over. I'm just eyeballing what's going on over there and figure out who to send you to. Looks like the pack might have just started. If you guys have any place that you want to send us, let me know.
Oh.
But but thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see all of you. Good to see you, John, Milk,
Good
Christiana.
to see you too.
And
It was a pleasure,
Yeah.
Milk and John.
Yes, it was good to meet you both.
and
Good to meet you.
Oh no.
Is there any other kind?
And I'll let exactly. I'll let you guys go, or I'll at least get us out of here while I find a place to send everybody. So check us out tomorrow, 7 p.m. It's Rankinator. There is Jenga. Jenga's doing stuff. Let's see.
I could also throw you to some complete random you've never heard of before, like the Naughty Donkey, who's probably doing like WoW or something.
Well, let's go to an actual comedy show while we were up here. Let's send you guys. I like Jenga. I think we sent people to Jenga yesterday. So let's go to. Let's send you to Comedy Sports Chicago. Why not? Get yourself a little bit of short form improv.
I looked up, I was like, oh, Stab is streaming.
Yeah, let's rate ourselves. No, we're about to finish. All right, let's send you guys over to Comedy Sports. Hope to see you tomorrow, or this weekend, or whenever. Oh, no, they're playing Among Us. We're not going to send you to Among Us, people. God damn it.
Send them to the Discord.
Pack Theater. Pack Theater is where we're going. That's final. We're going to Pack Theater, unless they're finishing up. No, here we are. All right, see you guys later. Unless they're going to shut down too, because that's my luck.
No.
That's my luck.